Good morning. I'm not wearing a mask in this video, so I'm gonna have to blur that. But today I wanted to go over my night because I just woke up. It's 8:02 right now. This might take a while. And I'm kind of going off something that I wrote. But it's okay. I literally just woke up. Please do not judge my bed head because I have no time to get ready. Okay, so basically, I had a dream last night, and it wasn't really a dream. I was in the apocalypse, and I had been running with kids, and I don't think I knew any of them. This wasn't like the Purge, but a zombie apocalypse. Things were torn up, and it was hard to find food. We were running. Not them. They were running away from me, bro. We were running through this forest until at some point I miraculously found my family. And I want to say too that this forest was deep and tingly, and there were a bunch of caves and everything. Honestly, I swear to God, we could live there. I swear. We walked down the street that looked like the one my boyfriend lives on, and he lives down my street. So if you go down my street, there's my boyfriend's street right there. And I could imagine myself walking down there and, let's get on. Along used to be busy street, like my boyfriend's. This pink house looked new and white as it could be. It literally looked like a Barbie house. It looked so perfect. And it was calling to me because my favorite colors. But this is the one house that caught my attention. I could not remember any other house. And my mom didn't care, and my brother absolutely hated it because it was pink. My brother does not like anything I casually like, and that can be a bit of a problem. We went inside, and in the dream, it was really just me, my brother, and my mom. I told everyone to keep low, like literally low, like crouch. And I shut all the shutters. I went upstairs, and at first it seemed like a small house. It really did seem like a small house, a small 2-story house that didn't have much space for anything. In reality, when I get into this, it's gonna be, it's kind of seems like a mansion in my dream later on. Not a big mansion. I told everyone to keep low, blah, blah, blah. At first it seemed like a small house. Next thing I know, there's maybe like 3 kids. I can remember 2 of the girls, and I think there was a boy, but once I think about it, it was like literally a baby. I don't have to think hard either. I'm not making this up. That aren't me, my brother. There's this little girl who looks like someone from my school, and another one that's way younger. Maybe a baby as well, and I think it was a boy. We were living there for not long until my grandma, which she miraculously came into, was trying to make food. She barely had any Hawaiian rolls. I didn't know what else she needed, but we were screwed. I literally don't remember what else, but she was trying to make dinner, and we were screwed. I remember my mom was out in the garage with this little girl that looked like someone from my school was coughing a lot. Like, a lot. And as soon as I stepped out there, my mom told me to run with this little girl. Not this little girl that looks like someone from my school, but this other little girl that I could assume looks with brown hair, because the girl from my school was like a dirty blonde. Brown hair, I remember. And she was just so short. And not the boy. I don't know why I needed to run away with just her until I looked at the nasty brown and black liquid running down the girl's chin. there was this thing you could find at the store where they open up like a food stand. Where you pull up the big metal door and it kind of folds and everything. Whatever. Could see the same liquid from underneath it. I didn't even want to see what was behind the door because I could swear it was bodies. I took a big cardboard box and packed it full of shoes, clothes, one yellow colored pencil, which is kind of strange, but at the same time, okay. And I think a sketchbook of some kind. I think I had some other stuff, but I shoved it all into a backpack. I ran out the door with the little girl and into the woods again. I would then wake up. That was terrible, and it took a while to see the message. Every time I have a nightmare, it's something God is trying to tell me. I remember them so fondly, because if I don't, I'll never get it. Last night, I sat there quiet and thinking about what I did wrong, and how if I was 16 or a friend was there, they could drive me. So last night, I was in an argument with my mom, and we were not seeing eye to eye at all, which kind of sucks, because when that happens, I just don't feel good at all. Honestly, I felt a little sick last night as well, so we were staying up late, and my mom wanted to go home, and she didn't think it was right of me, but she apologized and everything just this morning, so she also gave me a hug last night. But I think this was something to me to help me learn from my thoughts last night. Because last night I was trying to talk to God, and I was trying to be there and to think, and I was out of this world staring out the window with a freaking blanket on my lap. Okay, or if I was 18, I'd just leave. Remember that. In a book I was reading in ELA, The 12 Angry Men, Juror 3 said his son hasn't talked to him in over 2 years or more. I never took out the part where it probably affected both of them a lot. I took that into my life. I thought that once I was 18, I'd leave my family alone for a long time. Last night, I hated the thought of leaving my family in that story. It was reasonable and scary, and as soon as I woke up, I felt the same way. I feel like he's trying to show me the necessity it is to have a family and be grateful I have people to support me. It gave me constructive criticism and a structure for later on in life. He wants me to be able to respect them and find the time to think over everything before overreacting next time. And I guess I just have to find that space with God where I've been told by a guy at my church that when you're driving with God and he has his hands on the road and he's driving and everything, it's not necessary to be over and be like, oh, you can go stay in the shotgun. You can stay in shotgun and I'll drive, because you know what? I think you've worked enough. It's not necessary. You want to go down the right road. You don't want a bumpy journey. And it's going to be bumpy anyways, because that's just how the road is. That's just how life is. But, and it's going to be way smoother if you just have faith. That was pretty much it. I'm waiting for my mom to text me back. I'm gonna name this story. Oh, I can't spell. I said a Tory. Story. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, that's actually pretty much it. I literally just read a group chat and someone told me to shut up. Oh. Never mind, it wasn't to me, it was to a friend. But it's fine. anyways, I hope you realize that, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You just have to put your hand in his and just think it out more than react. You don't have to react straight away. And I think sitting there and thinking about it is way more important than taking over and going with instinct. Because instinct isn't gonna get you anywhere. But listening will. So, that's kind of the whole thing. Thank you. Love you guys, and see you next time. I'm sorry if the audio was kind of bad.